we're just going to come from the knee cut position, okay? So a lot of the times when the opponent beats the knee, okay, this is where a lot of people start to struggle with the guard. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that my elbow is close to my center line. That's really important. If I get my elbow to my side, that's when you can start to flare the elbow and get underhooks, okay? As soon as I've lost my knee shield, I'm nearly done here, so I need to straight away get myself into a quarter guard. So I can create this pressure here, okay? And then I can start to get my underhook from there, okay? So if we just spin, flush lock. So as soon as he comes in, he comes inside, beats the knee shield, that's when I go knee behind knee, I create my pressure, and my back heel's strong. Okay, this is really important for me because if I don't keep this pressure behind the back of the knee at all times, this is when the knee is going to go across to the mount. Okay, and this is the last place I want to be. Okay, I've got much less options on this position. So what I've got to do, I've got a heel curl, and I create this opposing pressure. I'm being forceful with one knee downwards to the mat, and my other heel's backwards. Okay, so it's very difficult for me to start to control. My arm here is close to my center. So it's difficult for me to get an underhook, okay? From this position, I want to start to try and pull my arm in close and catch my far hip grip, okay? And you can see that Jimmy's putting an overhook straight away, that's one of the reactions. And now, when I'm in this situation, a lot of people try and bump the hips forward and try and build to the knees like this. This is a really tricky position to work. If you bump the hips forward, you can come straight back all the time. So what we need to do is take him towards the post, okay? So if we're here, he has got an arm wrapped around mine. So that means this whole direction back here, it's harder for him to post him. So instead of bumping him forwards, where he has a hand to post, okay, I'm going to take him towards the hand that he doesn't have post. So my hand here is pulling, and my knee here is taking him up and over like this, okay? As soon as he hits the mat, I can start to scoop under the leg, okay? This makes it hard for him to come on top of me, and I can start to scissor my legs to get up and bring his knees away from me, so it's difficult for him to turn it, okay? This position's got lots of different reactions depending on how he comes in. So he's here, he's beat the knee shield, he's starting to come forward. I keep my elbow tight, and I start to give him a little bump right there, and that's where I get my knee shield. Okay, so a lot of the times when I'm trying to get my knee shield, I'll bump them this direction, but when I'm ready to attack, I'll bump them this direction. I'll bump them this direction to get my far hip grip where I'm cupping tightly. I'm always trying to defend my head here, okay, until my head can go deeper underneath, and then I'm there. While I'm doing this, I'm keeping that pressure into the back of his knee, so his knee can never lift. My head's tight, and I'm going to get a C grip on his knee. Okay, the first technique that works very well is when they hold on tight, and then you sweep them over the mat, bring them across, and then you're ready to work. A lot of people here keep this arm, and especially beginners, they really feel like it's a problem. It's not a problem. All I need to do is move to north-south, and it turns into my own underhook, and I can go straight to the arm bar, or I could start setting up my kimuras from there. Okay, so a really common reaction from all of this is going to be when I'm here and I get my underhook, he's going to take the wither out and start posting on the sweeping. So as soon as I get the sweep, he takes the wither out. As soon as I hear that noise of the hand hitting the floor, I do a shoulder escape here, okay, and now I can start building up and taking the turtle, okay. And straight away, what I want to start working is I want to start breaking him down. He's on his foot, I don't like it. He's on his hand, I don't like it. Start chopping the elbow, thigh pry, just look at the chest. Thigh pry, elbow chop, go back here. So I can start breaking him down to this position, okay? I've got seat belts, I've got arm traps, I've got hammer locks, I've got tons of stuff from there, okay? So here, I bump to get my underhook, I C-grip under here, I keep my head tight, okay? If I can keep that pressure in the back of the knee, great. If I can bump him straight over, great. If he posts on the mat, that's when I can start to shoulder escape out. Start chasing the back turtle, thigh pry, elbow chop, start chopping him down. And I'm in a position where I can start to keep this for hammer locks, or I can start to work from here. Because he went to the neck defense, I went straight here, okay? There's quite a lot that can happen in these sort of situations, especially like the modern leg lock game. A lot of people, when they post, they want to back step and now I'm getting caught in saddles. Okay, so you got to be careful at this stage of the game. So as soon as you post here, I need to make sure I get that foot in if I feel. So I'm here, okay. And now we're in now a Jedi mind trick where I can do the same move. I can stretch it out. I've got to take him on top like that. Okay. I'll just go through a few like different things that could happen. So here, boom. I can sweep. Okay. Sweep, pause, back take. Sweep. He backstepped. I get my hook into my Jedi mind trick, or I can start working into crab hooks. Start taking the back like this. Okay. I find nowadays a lot of people struggle taking the back from half guard, and that's because of the whizzers. Okay. The whizzer makes it very difficult. But what I like to do all the time is pull my opponent's weight towards that whizzer. And now he has to decide, does he get swept or does he post? If he posts, his back's exposed, and now I'm ready to start taking the back. Okay. If you look at old school jiu-jitsu, half guard was the position to take the back, okay? But nowadays it gets blocked and stifled all the time. So this is just a way that I like to work to expose the back even more. So I'm here, I bump forward to get my underhook, I get my sleeve in, and now instead of bumping this near butt cheek, okay, I keep my hook in strong, I bump the far butt cheek, and I take it back. See, then I can start to come up, or if it gives me the reactions, that's when I'm into all my techniques. And there's not many counters other than the back step, so you just got to be ready for that.